Insecurity. Zambia ready to assist Nigeria, says envoy. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel if you have not. The government of Zambia on Tuesday expressed concern over the insurgency, banditry, and other security challenges in the country, saying they would help Nigeria. Zambia said it will help Nigeria because the country played a significant role in liberating most Southern African countries against the apartheid regimes. The Zambian High Commissioner to Nigeria, Solomon Samojere, stated this during a press conference to herald an international peace concert organized by the Seventh-day Adventist Church with theme Hope in Troubled Times, scheduled for this Saturday. The envoy said Zambia was ready to share intelligence with Nigeria in areas of comparative advantage to help fight crimes, as no meaningful development would be achieved by any country without peace. He said, if you remember the time of fighting for the liberation of South Africa, Nigeria joined the Southern African countries, and it became one of the 5 frontline states in enhancing the peaceful coexistence in South Africa. It is for this reason that the Seventh-day Adventist Church has come up with a brilliant method of enhancing peace, and to this effect, Zambia would want to identify itself with the Adventist Church because of our brothers and sisters in Nigeria who are grappling with insecurity. Zambia cannot stand idle and watch our brothers and sisters in Nigeria being faced with acts of terrorism. You must be aware that the Zambian government has a new leader. This government has come up with a new approach. As small as Zambia is, we have a beautiful training program. As I am talking to you now, we have different countries starting from India and different parts of Africa that are in Zambia, training to perfect our art of fighting terrorism and insecurity. On the basis of that, Zambia stands ready to partner with Nigeria and fight crimes. There are areas of comparative advantage, like areas of fighting fraud, investigating it that Nigeria is strong. Zambia also has an area of advantage that Nigeria will be interested in, and it is in the area that Zambia wants to join Nigeria through peace convert. I only hope and pray that you are truly here to help out and not worsen the security issues in the country, powered by who or supported by if you know. Oh my goodness. I rest my case because it is complicated indeed. Just when you think you have heard it all, a country like Zambia extending security assistance to the so-called giant of Africa. I do not believe that we still have that name because of the insecurity and the economic issues we are facing. Well, no one is beyond help, and I see hope. And I hope this security architecture will see this as a slap on the face of the country. It is very saddening indeed. Very, very sad. In a fractured country like ours, how would they identify those who need help most? Now, every region is afflicted. Exactly. I have been screaming this thing. I keep saying it, and I will continue to say. If you are in Nigeria, you're not living in Mars, you're not living in Jupiter, you're not living in Pluto, you're not living in Venus, and you think this insecurity will not one day knock at your door. I'm sorry. Wake up, oh dreamer. I am so sorry to disappoint you. With the rate at which it is growing, the government is not listening to the cries of the people. There are many attacks in the north. In fact, the north is a no-go area. There are banditry, raping, kidnapping, abduction, what have you. People they don't live a normal life. I think their prayer every day is God keep us alive. I think that is just their prayer, and God give us our daily bread. They do not pray for any other thing. It is it has gotten that bad that the insecurity has eaten so deep like a wound into their flesh. Now, in the southeast region, that was before now a very serene place where you can go and, cool off from the stresses of other busy cities. Now, their peace has been disrupted. And the reason for this, we all know. Now, the people, the electorates, those in government position, and the commoners like you and me have been calling on the federal government to please not two wrongs does not make a right. To not there. Okay, there was a wrong that the ones peaceful protest or agitating by the indigenous people of Biafra and the Yoruba nation have gone, maybe hoodlums have attacked, have hijacked this movement, and they are now doing whatever they like. Now, what is even causing this agitation the more? The leader of the said Yoruba nation, Sunday Igboho, and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra have been in detention against the human rights. Not tried, just in detention. Now, this is another, it is fueling it. It is fueling it the more. We have not heard that any of them have been tried. We have not. I don't know if you have heard news. We have not heard. In fact, in the IPOB's leader's case, what happened is that even the days that was arranged, okay, fine, the federal government filed a case against him. In the days that was arranged for him to defend himself in court, what happened? He was nowhere to be found. The so-called people that were keeping him in detention did not bring him out, and it raised a lot of dust. What happened? I hope he's not yet dead. I hope they are not torturing him. I hope he's still in a very good state. All these things are happening, and nobody is coming out to say, oh, he's alive, or speak to your people, let them know you're alive. Nobody is saying that. Nobody. In Nigeria, we practice a democratic system of government. And this democratic system of government says you have the freedom to move around. You have the freedom to speak. You have a lot of freedom in your fundamental rights. It is not to be infringed upon. Now, there are so many things that have been done against these agitators. In fact, not just the agitators. Any gathering where you see there is a protest, before you know it, I do not know in Nigeria if we practice a different system of democracy. People are attacked for protesting. Protesting is their civic right and their fundamental human right. But no, instead of listening to them, in fact, instead of security agencies would make sure that these people are not hurt during their protest, the security agencies that swore to protect these citizens are now the one inflicting the said harm on this particular people. And now this same thing has happened with the agitators. This same thing has happened. Instead of you ensuring that hoodlums and rascals do not hijack this called protest or agitation. And, all these things keep going on and on, and people keep saying, there is another way out. Try dialogue. Try dialogue. What happens? And then you are now doing what? I beg your pardon. Zambia, when we are the giant of Africa. We keep saying we are the giant, and I keep saying we are no longer the giant because of this insecurity issue and the economic issue. And in a country like ours, Zambia is now saying they want to help. Of course, it is going to raise a lot of dust. The federal government has a means of quieting down. The citizens of Nigeria know this, that they have the capability of quieting down, because who said so? Those in government. I say, and I quote, that the late General Abacha said, an insurgency in a nation that lasts up to 72 hours. Not my word, not your word. He quoted that the government has a hand in it. And, of course, I keep repeating, he quoted, not me. I'm just repeating what he said. We still believe that the government has not really arrested this thing with hard fists. They have not give it if you strategize on how to go about this, it will end. The agitation, it is very simple. Try dialogue. Employ other means before you go on to, okay, there is so much breakdown. And even assault to injury, they declared a state of emergency in one of the region states. Now, you expect these people to do what? You're not listening to them. Whatever they say, you don't hear. You do not communicate to them like a democratic government. Instead, you just issue out orders like when it is dictatorship kind of government. It is quite sad and very sad indeed that Zambia would want to lend their help to us. And I just hope that those in government, I hope they wake up. This is a slap in the face, a big one of that. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning to listen and sticking to the end. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.